Good morning. Starting off day 141 on the Appalachian Trail at the Coyote campsite. I think we had 14 in the shelter last night. They just keep coming. Seemed like a fraternity stunt, but they all fit. It's going to be a great day. I make it to Route 302. Let's go. All Trail says 2/10 of a mile off the trail. Well, 2/10 of a mile off Bond Cliff Trail. Still 6/10 of a mile to the AT. There's a sign for the AT. That's southbound, 1840.4. 6:38 in the morning. 8/10 of a mile off trail to get to the shelter, but definitely worth it. Let's go. Mile 1841. Mile 1842. And that year in Charleston, South Carolina, the Military College of South Carolina, the Citadel was founded. So shout out to my buddy David S. We met at VDOT in the late 90s. He had just got out of being a commissioned officer with NOAA. And then also to Glenn J., aka Scoutmaster on the AT. Did the AT in 2018, video logged it every day. So I had watched him and kind of lifted some of his sayings. I got a site help received, but as H can attest, I rarely do that because I've lifted a lot of his sayings too. And then finally, gosh, for the life of me, I can't remember his name, but he was the company commander for Charlie 113th Engineer Battalion out of Indiana. And like that guy, Pete, that I replaced in Iraq 12 months later, this guy replaced me, walks into my office and said, you know, I've never been more happy to see a Citadel graduate in my life. You got the con. Through the trees is Mount Washington in clouds. Mile 1843. Gonna get to a section where we got a little over a mile and over 1,000 feet of descent. Mile 1844. All right. Nice flow. Let's get across it. Coming up on Zealand Hut. Let's see if they got any leftovers for the mile marker. Stopped at the Zealand Falls Hut, hoping they'd have some leftovers. Nope. All right, here we got some info on Zealand Falls Hut, but this is cool. Nice map. So I came from Mount Moosilauke, did the Kinsmans. That was hard. Dropped down. And then 2 days ago, hiked up here, Lafayette, stayed at Garfield Ridge campsite, and that's when the rains came, but still made some headway. Went to the hut, stayed at the Coyote campsite, and now we're here at the hut, Zealand Falls. I'm gonna follow Ethan Pond, get picked up at 302, and then the President's await. Just checking out their hut situation here. They're stacked in here, 3 high. Wow. Mile 1845, and we're definitely on a cruisy section. Seriously cruisy for any part of the AT, especially the whites. It's an old railroad grade, about 5 miles. Put here well over 100 years ago. 10 o'clock in the morning, 5.0 miles. Mile 1846. And I understand this used to be a railroad grade, but it looks like Mother Nature is certainly taking it over. Mile 1847. Going over another cool bridge, blue lamb beans. Thoreau Falls. Mile 1848 and hiking through a marsh. Mile 1849 and I don't know this old railroad bed, if it is, it's now a creek. Mile 1850. Mile 1851. Mile 1852. Crossing Maine Central Railroad. Active tracks. Those rails in the middle are put there to reduce the likelihood of cars and trains jumping the tracks over bridges. Ooh, nice steps. I like trains. Finishing up the AT miles today. 12.0 miles. Started at the AT at 6:40, finished at 1 o'clock. 1,000 feet of ascent, 4,200 feet of descent. Time to get cleaned up. This is for tomorrow. Webster Cliff Trail. At this point, in March 1987, was the first time I ever hitchhiked. All right, at the Resupply store, LMNT, oatmeal, big bars, chomps, and of course, beet juice for the win. Finishing up day 141 on the Appalachian Trail here at Katie's house in Conway. Went to Mexican Taco Tuesday and I put down 8 tacos. Excellent. Got a resupply, got cleaned up. Gonna head to the President's tomorrow. Mile marker signing out.